Yo, 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 what's up? It's me, Lucifer2B666, and today I'm doing a Let's Talk. I did the first video as a commentary. This video, it needs to be some sort of visual thing where I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and you kind of understand my thought process and you don't feel like I'm lying to you in any way or any of that. Eye contact, I want to tell you, I'm going to look off the screen. I'm going to be like this, everyone. Well, maybe not like this, but I might look down every once in a while. Me personally, I'm not an eye contact guy. If you were a person, this camera that I'm looking at, I couldn't look at you in the eye. I'm really bad with eye contact. It's something I'm, like, afraid of. Not sure why, it's just, like, a fear of mine. I do look at people in the eye, but I can't do it when they're looking back. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I think that must be some sort of phobia or something. I can do it with people I'm really close to, but I can't do it with complete strangers. I don't know why. It's just something about me. But forget about that. Today we're talking about gay rights, gay people, gay marriage, gay everything. And there's a misconception that you're either right or you're left. That's just how it is. Or for you guys, it would be right, left. But for me, it's right, left. Makes sense. Okay, whatever. No, I know somebody's gonna see the gesture and they're gonna be like, huh? So, um, what was I saying? Yeah, there's that misconception that you either completely are against it, or you throw the Bible at people and say, you're going to hell for what you did, you're going to live with Satan, or all that, or you're gonna be on the other side and be like, oh, well, you guys should, do it on stage, you should do it in public, you should run up to people and get married in front of them, and I'm not cool with that. Look, I just looked down, whatever. See, eye contact, thing, but, um, here's the thing about gay everything. I don't know if you heard in the news recently, there was some award show, that married I think 30 gay couples, and I think they had like 5 straight couples in there. I'm not sure if they even had any, but they had a few, I think, in some performance of somebody, but and then some kids TV shows. I don't know if you heard about that too. They had like a gay, like two gay parents on there, but it was a kids TV show. And here's where I have a problem with this. I'm okay with you expressing whether you're gay, straight, both. If you're, you don't like anything. I think that actually is a thing. But you don't like anything. I'm not gonna get into the weird stuff because I don't really believe in that whatsoever. But you know what I'm saying. If you truly, like somebody, whether they're male, female, I think you have the right to express that. Fine. It's a right in our country that everybody has, which is freedom of expression and freedom of speech. Everybody has that, and I feel you can express that to an extent. You can do that, but don't start shoving it down my throat. That's when I have a problem, because my freedom of speech, sorry, I'm like stumbling, gets thrown out the window when you start telling me, oh, well, you're against it, you are against it, you, sir, you must like gay people. If you don't like gay people, then I'm gonna throw you in jail, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you, and do you see the problem with that? Like, it goes the opposite coin, okay? You know, people that say, well, you're gay, so you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that in the end. That kind of thing. That's not cool. That's not cool whatsoever. I believe if you want to say gay people, you're gonna go to hell or whatever, then just say that and walk away. I mean, you don't even have to tell them that. Yes, they understand the consequences if your religion's right. I'm going to talk about religion in a separate video, but if your religion is truly right, they'll pay the consequences, okay? If your religion's wrong, okay, you're wrong. You just made a mockery of yourself, but whatever. Um, Back onto the gay thing, though. You can't shove it down my throat, okay? You can't convince... If I have kids, let's say one day, not anytime soon, maybe 10 to 15 years in the future, but, no, probably more than that, maybe, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna think that far, but I don't want my kid to go watch television with campaigns on telling them they must be gay or you're not normal. I don't want my kid to get this sick, twisted plot in their head that, being gay is okay, okay? I think it's okay, but I don't think you should start telling people to join your posse, your group, whatever. I don't believe in that. I'm sorry. I don't want my kid, my grandchildren, I don't want any of that in the future to be turned into that. I would be accepting if they did that on their own choice, but not if you forced them to. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's this big movement where people are convincing other people. I think that's just wrong. That's wrong. Why would you do that to somebody? If they're completely fine, why would you do that to somebody? Do you understand what I'm saying? I think, if I had a gay kid, if he was my only kid, male or female, I would be accepting. I would love them just the same. Same with grandchildren, okay? But, do you see what I'm saying? It's sickening to think that somebody would do that. That's almost like giving me some sort of disease, or putting a gun to my head and saying, I'm gonna pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It just sickens me that somebody would ever do that to somebody. And it's their choice, okay? I understand that. I'm completely okay with that. If somebody chooses to be gay, I'm completely fine with that. I will appraise you for coming out and saying you are gay, okay? But I'm not going to appraise you if you're turning other people, if you're, convincing people because there's some sort of motive behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the majority is doing. The majority. There is a minority that aren't doing that, but I'm saying the majority are shoving it down people's throats. I don't know if you heard about the case a while back, not a while back, I think a couple of months ago, about a taxi cab driver where there was a gay couple and they were making out in his back seat and he tried to kick them out and they sued him. If that happened with a straight couple, he would have been in the right and they would have been in the wrong. I'm not going to go there, but they did a little more than making out, but they didn't go too far. But he kicked him out and said, none of that, that's not cool, you're done with my service. Again, if that happened to a straight couple, they would probably end up in prison for, like public nudity or something. And the fact that that happened to a gay couple and the guy lost his job over it, I find that wrong. You're shoving it down people's throats. I don't want to be a part of that whatsoever. And the same thing kind of goes with racism, in a way. I understand it's a problem. I'm going to talk about racism in a completely different video, but I want to briefly mention the topic because it's kind of similar. When you're shoving it down my throat and you start being racist to me, that's not acceptable. I was never racist to you, so you can't be racist to me. You're making a stereotype that all of my type is racist. I just wanted to bring that up because it kind of is a similar topic. And do you see what I'm saying? I personally, if you are gay, you're going to get ridiculed. You're going to be, bashed. And I want you to know that I care about you. I don't oppose what you do. I actually accept it. I embrace it. Well, not embrace it. I'm not going to say, oh, well, I should be gay too. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what you do is fine. That's who you are. You're born that way. You should be who you are. But don't make people turn into something they're not. That's the general consensus. God, I can't talk. For this video that I want to talk about. So, let me go over this. Don't twist my words. I believe in gay marriage. I think it should be a thing. And gay rights should be similar, if not the same. When I say similar, there's certain things about, gay marriage and things like, I don't know, you must have heard about this if you're a little bit older or my age or something. Gay people, that are getting married, they want, I forgot what it was, but like in taxes or something, they get more. But that, personally, I believe that's not right because married people, normal married people, are supposed to get more in their taxes or whatever it is again. I'm pretty sure taxes, because they have to support a family. These people aren't supporting a family. If you adopt a child, that's going to be a separate topic completely, but if you adopt a child, fine, you should get that because you have to provide for that kid. But if you're not planning at all, for adopting any child, then and the majority of gay people don't want to adopt a child. I want to make that clear. Then you should not get that, pleasure if, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm losing my words here. So, you know what? Let me bring up the topic of gay people that adopt a child. I had a kid in first grade that his parents were gay, and I think it's wrong. And why I think it's wrong is because that kid doesn't... They get the same amount of love, sure, okay. But they're taught the wrong way. They're going to be ridiculed, made fun of, because their parents are gay. Yes, I think as, a gay couple, you should be able to have a, adopted child or whatever, but not right now. I think legally you should be able to, but I mean morally, it's just wrong. Until some laws get fixed and you don't get ridiculed as much for being what you are, then and I would never say that to somebody that you shouldn't have a kid. If a gay couple wanted to do that, I would not object to what you're doing. I would just bring up the topic that, that kid may get made fun of. I think he was a little bit made fun of, and then he left the school for some weird reason, not for being made fun of, but he did get, he left the school. I think he moved away or something, but I'm sure that kid has gotten bullied before because of his parents, and I don't know, it's kind of a shame that our world is the way it is, but I don't know, there's nothing you can do unless you're, a politician of some sort, which I want to be in the future, and maybe change some things, vote on some things to be changed. So, general consensus of this video, don't shove it down my throat. Sorry, I have hiccups now. I'm okay with gay marriage. Gay people are fine. I've met about maybe 6 gay people. I've had 2 gay teachers before. And this I'm going to stereotype about. The majority of them are very, very nice people, male and female. So yeah, I'm done talking about this for now. So I felt like this video needed to be made someday, and you know what? Let's bring it out today. So, like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace. Goodbye. Okay, I'm sure the things